Hey, this is Hans Holznagel from Near West Theater. I'm here with my friend, the Reverend Christine Thompson. We're both going to be opening in Children of Eden soon, but we wanted to have a conversation today about this neighborhood and art and spirituality. And right now, I'm going to step out of the camera and kind of show all of you the space that we're going to be breaking ground on soon on November 27th for a new building. Here's the big sign that now marks this space, and back over here is where we're going to be breaking ground. Christine, you've been doing kind of arts and ministry here for a while in the neighborhood. We're going to go see your space in a minute. Just talk to me a minute about what you look forward to as we try to break ground on November 27th to get things started.
So much. Because for me, especially in my experience with Near West, I have found that the art helps me speak my faith, and that my faith is even more engaged when I am dealing with the art, the questions that come from the art, the many ways the art can express so many things, and the many ways various people with various faiths and various ways of thinking about things can all engage in this piece of art at the same time and come away empowered, healed, enlightened, just because they've shared in this piece of art. And I'm just excited about the possibilities now, having more space and more opportunity to be even more engaged with more organizations. I just think it's going to lift the spirituality of the community even more.
Well, we're right across the street from Grace Brothers, another interesting business in our neighborhood, and here we are, just as I am.
Yeah.
And here's Christine Thompson. Lead us in.
All right.
Well, my eyes settled right on this, right from the start, Christine. Tell us about this picture.
This is a piece from Michael Andrews Henders that will be a part of our gala opening exhibit called Beginnings.
So, Christine, we're at your place here on West 65th Street in Cleveland, not too far from the Gordon Square Arts District, and really not too far from where Near West Theater performs.
So we are Just As I Am, faith, art, and service. All of those things coming together to create community, to empower community, a safe place for us to try something different.
Let's talk a little bit about Children of Eden. It's an unusual take on biblical stories. Goes places that the Bible doesn't quite go in some cases. Talk about that as a person of faith to whom these stories mean something. What's it like engaging the biblical material in this way?
Oh, it's intriguing. It's fascinating. I'm taken back to my seminary days as we talked about the Gilgamesh epic and other ancient and spiritual stories that were shared by people as they tried to figure out, tried to understand exactly what was happening around them and the source of all of this. Where did it come from? How was it initiated? And how our experiences as human beings are reflected in that? And how does that empower us? How does that assist us in how do those lyrics go? In making the journey worth the taking. There I go again. I mean, and so I'm intrigued by that. I'm challenged by that as folk who do not necessarily believe the source of creation, don't believe it as I believe it, but have a different way of understanding it. This piece also offers an opportunity for us to be in conversation.
So now we've got some visual artists coming in. Tell us
Yes.
about who they are and how you see their work somehow connecting with the theatrical work.
There are so many themes, first of all, in Children of Eden. And so one of the themes that struck me from the very beginning was in the beginning. Genesis, that's what that means. And so we've asked these artists, Michael and Julie, to come in and bring some of their work that expresses beginnings. And these things may be beginnings in family, it may be beginning in creation, it may be beginning in experience, or it could be expressed as the lyrics in one song, "This step is once again our first." And so it's beginning again. And so these two artists are going to bring pieces that reflect their thoughts and their understanding and how they've put that together with Julie in photographs and with Michael in paintings.
Yeah, now we don't have, other than the one picture of
Right,
Michael's,
right.
the artwork here yet,
Right.
but you've seen some of it.
Yes.
Talk to me about these two different media and these two different artists and what you think people are going to be able to see about those themes.
I think that Michael has more of a creation theme, the various places in creation where we can find beginnings. Or Julie's art is from an experience of being in other places in the world. And it's more of beginnings in terms of generations with families and the things around them that make their lives better, and the things around them that challenge their lives, and the things around them that call them to find new ways of making things and creating things so that they can make their own lives better and the lives of the generations that follow them even
want to
greater.
come and encounter this.
Yes.
Talk to me about the
On
opportunities.
Friday, November 30th, we're going to have a fundraiser for the center. And on that evening, we'll have the center open at 5. We'll be around here starting at 5 o'clock. Have a little champagne, meet the artists, meet our project director, Molly Andrews Hinders, who's putting it together, doing a marvelous job. Come in and meet them. Sit, talk, hear a little music, have an opportunity to chat and to share your own beginnings. Many of us will leave then at about 6:15, 6:30 or so, and head over to the Near West performance area, which is at 3606 Bridge right now, anticipating the new space, over at 3606 Bridge, and we will get an opportunity to sit and to watch Hans and myself and others perform this marvelous piece that is directed by Bob Navis. And if you know any of his work, you know this is going to be a different interpretation of the Children of Eden. Those tickets will be $20. I arrived in Cleveland in December of '09, so I haven't been here quite 3 years yet. But I must say that my experience with the people and the art of Near West has really been a place of safety and home for me. And so I'm so grateful for the artists who are there, who have been intentional about creating something that continues to build community, that enhances the community. And it is my hope and my prayer that Just As I Am will be that same place, will have that significance for the community as well, working with Near West and other organizations to build spaces for creativity and spirituality in our communities.
All right, Christine Thompson, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And this is Hans of Near West Theater. Children of Eden's our next project, opening on the 16th of November. Get your tickets, 216-961-6391 or nearwesttheater.org. And come to Just As I Am, just as Christine described. And the address here is?
1910 West 65th Street. That's Cleveland 44102.
Right here on Cleveland's West Side. See y'all soon.